A short while ago, I made this really cute little baby grow with one of the SVGs downloaded from CraftStash, but I didn't have a suitable gift bag or gift box for it. So I've decided to make my own, but also make this available for you to download from CraftStash too. It's a free SVG that you can use, and you can resize it to suit the project that's going inside. So what I did before I cut out my box SVG was I folded up my garment here, so it would be the size that I was going to package it in, and then once it was folded I measured the width and the height and made sure that the logo was at the front as well. That's really important with this box because there's a cool little aperture you can see and read the logo through too. So I measured this and made sure that I cut my box so that this would fit inside. Now how cool is that? Also the vinyl, that holographic vinyl is also from CraftStash. You'll find everything linked down below, and all the tools I'm using and machines. Of course, you're going to get your best price guarantee from CraftStash, and if you're buying a machine, you'll get free next day delivery as well. So these are the two parts of the SVG that you can download and use as well. As you can see, the piece with the star in is the lid and the plain piece is the base. So make sure your project's going to fit within the base of your box. You can of course amend this in Cricut Design Space or whichever electronic cutting machine you're using. Just make sure that the lid is slightly larger than the base, only by a couple of millimeters. Now I'm going to use the Creative Craft Products bookbinding glue. This is a fabulous glue. I love it. It sticks paper and cardstock in seconds. So I'm just folding along all those score lines there. It's a really simple box to put together. You just need to apply glue to the 4 tabs on the corners and fold those over. I would suggest just holding them for a few seconds, and the cardstock I've used here is just one out of my scraps box, but I would definitely say use one that is more than 250 GSM to ensure you've got enough sturdiness and strength within your box. So I'm going to glue all 4 corners on each of the panels, so the top and the bottom. Now these, rather than score lines, they are little cut lines, so this will accommodate any machine that you might be using at home. So there's my base done. Again, just double check that my little baby grow is going to fit in there, and that the star aperture is going to show that I Am Fabulous logo. As I said, the I Am Fabulous has come as an Emma Jewel Design SVG exclusive to CraftStash. If you purchase anything from CraftStash, and the link again is down below, you will get 10% off if you are a VIP member. You'll also get things like double points and priority dispatch, plus exclusive offers every week. So it's well worth being a VIP member. Usually pays for itself within a few weeks, depending on how often you order. But again, all the details of becoming a VIP member are down below. But particularly if you're buying a larger purchase, you're 10% off, you're going to save your money back straight away. So definitely check out the details for that. So now the next part is completely optional, but I chose to put a layer of acetate inside the top of the box. This is just going to prevent anything getting onto the fabric of my gift whilst it's sort of in transport. I'm going to be hand delivering this anyway, but certainly if you're posting it, you definitely want to do this stage, and that's just to simply cut yourself a thin piece of acetate that fits inside, and use, again, I'm using that bookbinding glue. It sticks the acetate perfectly and it actually dries clear. You can see me rubbing it down there. That's just rubbing the glue into the cardstock. I didn't go for a heavyweight acetate here. I could have done, but I didn't feel I needed it. It's just a sort of protective layer. And then as I pop my lid over the base, you can see how that I Am Fabulous just fits in absolutely perfectly in the star aperture, which is really cool. Lastly, I got a piece of ribbon. Now this is an organza ribbon that matches the colour of the baby grow, and I'm just going to wrap this around the box and tie a bow on top. I didn't want anything too fancy because I actually want the I Am Fabulous HTV element of the baby grow to show through and be the main focus. But I've got this bow here just to make it a bit more special. Now what's really cool is you can actually use HTV on the end of your ribbon tails if you want to as well. You could put the name of the recipient or to and from on those if you left them a bit longer, but that's something certainly for another CraftStash video. So just tying that there. And speaking of other videos, if you like videos like this, we do have a Cricut playlist. You can check that out there, and also subscribe to our channel. That would be fabulous. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this and are inspired by this, and we hope to see you again really soon.